American banknote was an icon in American history. It started in 1795. One of the founders of American banknote was Paul Revere, and traded on the New York Stock Exchange. And in 1998, American banknote did a spin-off where it broke up into two companies, American banknote and American banknote holographics. Shortly after that spin-off transaction, I joined the company as Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. It was my very first day of work there that I discovered that there was a problem at the company. So I ultimately replaced every member of the board and fired every member of the management team. I became the only officer of this New York Stock Exchange company and had to manage an extensive turnaround. And I tell this story because entrepreneurship is not always just about having a vision of a new product and a new idea. Here it was a very old business. I had come from Voxware, where I had the experience of building a company from scratch, but at American Banknote, we really had to recreate an old business that was in decline and frankly could have gone out of business as a result of this scandal. But there was important technology here and an important American franchise that needed to be saved. So we fought to save it.
I started to work on a business plan, which was sort of in the back of my mind for a number of years, which was really there must be a better way to connect the insights of marketing with the implementation of marketing. At that time, I continued to see consumer packaged goods marketers organized with the market research people at one end of the hall and the brand marketers at the other with very little interaction. And I sincerely believed that there was a way to make research, specifically segmentation research, much more effective and more actionable. And so I began to work on an idea which was really a better way or more actionable way to create segments and make that a fundamental tool of the way marketing would be implemented. And so throughout the fall and early winter, I developed the business plan. And then I started to sell clients, and in fact, by the time we opened our doors on June 3rd of 1998, we actually had 2 clients and over $1 million in revenue all ready to go, which gave me the confidence that we could start Rosetta, that I could pay the mortgage, and that we might have a chance of being successful.
Well, I've had the rare opportunity to do everything from running fairly large institutions or subsidiaries of them, like being the CEO for Toronto Dominion in the US for a while, to a startup where it was myself and 4 of my friends in someone's apartment, and going from the 5 of us to 25, 30, 40, 150 people. And in the large organizations, largely what I've done is what is now called intrapreneurship. So they would put somebody like me in a place where they needed growth, the conventional approach wasn't working, they couldn't afford to just buy it, they had to go create it somehow. And I think the difference is the amount of resources that you have available. We weren't going to coach people in these call centers. We weren't about moving chairs around or giving them better software. We were diagnosing an offer and a response. So something that we would give out to the customers and how did they respond, and we were going to break that down into different components. There's a very clear value proposition. So people knew why they were calling us and what to expect.